I realize they're huge, but I like them. Makes me feel like Woodsy the owl. Who?
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work.
Sup? Today I had this awesome original tag made by me, which is why it's original, and can't wait for you to see it. But unfortunately, you do have to wait. See, what happened was, well, the best explanation for it is technical difficulties, and we'll leave it at that. But don't worry, you will get to see the tag. You just won't see it today. I know, I'm stubby, but I still have other information for you, so let's get on with it. As you may or may not know, I am in the revision mode of my novel Shattered. When I tell you that it's absolutely driving me crazy, you got to believe me on this, okay? So beyond scenes that I had to fix, which isn't a problem because I knew I had to fix them and I was kind of looking forward to that. And beyond scenes that I had to include, because there were lots of scenes that I didn't put in the first draft that I knew that I needed to put in, but I just hadn't done it because I was being lazy. And then scenes that I didn't know that I needed until I knew that I needed them. Those three things have taken up the majority of the time. But those three things are fun. They're still fun. I'm enjoying doing those. That's just me writing. What hasn't been fun is doing what I like to call kill. Basically, when you're writing stuff, and all of you know if you're a writer, you have a tendency to possibly say things a certain way a lot and use certain terms a little bit too much when you write. I know I do this. I don't let the fact that I do this slow me down in my process. I just go back and kill them later so I can, keep moving. But one of the problems that I have when I write is I really mix my tenses up a lot. I tend to really screw those up. So I have a list of kill words that I have to do searches on and then destroy. Usually delete, mostly, fix, like from was to is, that kind of thing, because just there's no point in me trying to explain all the craziness. So I prepare a list of words that when I'm done writing, I go back and kill. Here they are. And as you can see, the list is pretty long. Now, to be honest, it isn't usually this long. Usually my tense is kind of past tensey when I'm writing. This story just isn't. So instead of doing stuff like have, they have, I was putting had, which was wrong. So going in, finding those sentences and just sprucing them up. But the hardest part of this has been past tense words that end in ed. So if you put in a search for just ed, it's going to come, like one of my chapters that's only like 25 pages, I believe, had like 300 EDs. So yeah, I really had a lot of work to do. So that's what I was up to. And that's what I have been up to for this past 2 weeks of doing my Crush, Kill, and Destroy. Some of the words on the list are just my use too much words like so. I think I have a so on every page and then I just have to go kill. Some other words like just, I just ridiculously overuse it. I mean, I use just in my speech a lot. And so a lot of times in the dialogue of the characters, they use it, which isn't as much of a problem as using it when it's not dialogue. When it's not dialogue, I kill it. I do not care where I put it in the sentence, in the paragraph, whatever. If someone isn't saying it, I kill it. It just is not necessary. It just isn't. It just isn't necessary. So I kill it. Another word that I use a lot is nod. She nods. He nods. They nod. You know, and I find myself like, I'm going to have to find a better way to say it or not say it at all. You know, and that's where I've been. And sometimes I get to say it, but just not as much as I had in the first draft. My hardest revision has been was, because was just, there was no place wasn't. And it had to be is and isn't instead. So that was my hardest thing, because it really screwed up sentences when I didn't do it right. So going in and correcting it then meant I had to correct the whole entire sentence, everything that was with it, to make it make sense. So, I mean, when I say hard, it wasn't hard to do. It was just time consuming. I have 4 more chapters to go to fix all those kill words. And then I'll be ready to do another beta run. Oh my God. Who am I? I can't believe me right now. So that's my little mini update, since I had to deny you the tag, the original tag. I ain't mad or anything. But it's coming, and you're going to love it. It's going to be a doozy. And if it turns out, I may, since I was having difficulties with my my computer crap, I may do it as a tag, not a tag, what do you call it? As a collab. I may do it as a collab and see how it works then. Oh yeah, that'll be awesome. Awesome. So until next time, you know what to do.
I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. All the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me.